back with another one. Thank you guys. Please subscribe. Um, please like. I seen you guys were checking out my I was in a tornado video, which I was. Um, which I appreciate you guys for checking that out. If you guys could smash the like button on that. I also will be posting on the 26th, which would be part two of my hip hop news, which I'm about to start doing. That'll be on my YouTube, and I think it'll be on my Twitch for it'll be on my Twitch for a week. Um, Basically, I'm just trying to get another video out the way. So, this one is a young man found out his dad faked his death and what happened. So this is about we're about to get into it. What would you do if you found out that your dad faked his death? You'd be pretty probably mad, to say the least. Okay, let's go ahead and get another banger out the way. All right.
It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Alright, y'all. This part one. How I found out my daddy was still alive. So, my whole life I thought that nigga was dead. Like, no cap. Like, I promise you. Like, all I known was that nigga was died when I was young and he had a brain aneurysm. That's all I knew. Anybody asked me like what my daddy had, like this, that, and the third, that's my story. He died from a brain aneurysm because that's all I was told. You know what I'm saying? So boom, let me break down the story. So one day, like me and my girl, we was just chilling in the bed, fucking around on Google and shit. We searching each other names up, doing little goofy shit. So she searched my name up, and all my information started popping up. I'm like, damn, this shit federal as hell. So we get to searching her shit up, then we get to searching my people shit up, her people and shit like that. So boom, she like, damn, let's search up your daddy. Cause mind you, we didn't already had a conversation about this before, and I've been told her I ain't know nothing about him. So look though, so we get to searching up like his name and stuff like that. And so it's bringing up relatives and stuff. So imagine, I don't know none of his relatives. All I know is I got a brother and I got a sister on that side. So I go to my mama, cause that's my mama baby daddy and shit. So I go to my mama, I'm like, tell me some people names, like his brothers, his cousins, this, that, and the third, so I can try to see if this him. So she get to telling me names and stuff like that. So it's matching with this person that's on this app. I'm like, okay. So I see that his brother passed away. It say deceased on the app. Mind you, on his name though, it say he's still alive. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, that don't even make sense. Like, that don't even make sense. That nigga dead. Like, he's dead. What the fuck you talking about? He alive. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, only person I can.
I'm not gonna lie, like it makes you have conflicting feelings, cause you're like, I think that feeling of like, oh, wait, my dad could actually still be alive. That's nuts. That's nuts.
Ask my mama, so I go to my mama. Look, so I go to my mama, right? I'm like, Ma, is my daddy really dead? Cause I'm like, I know how parents is. I know like they might have had some type of beef or something. She said like fuck them. She ain't want nothing to do with him, man. Shit, and I ain't couldn't do shit about it. So I'm like, Ma, is he dead? So she like, yeah, he dead as far as she knows. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you went to the funeral? She's like, no, I ain't go to no funeral. So I'm like, okay. So I get to thinking. So I ain't even get to over interrogate my mom and shit like that. So we go back, me and my girl go back and do some more digging on him and shit like that. Just try to make this shit make sense. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we decided to go on Facebook, right, and look up some of my relatives that we found on his little thing on the app. So we end up coming across his brother's son. So, imagine you, all these people look exactly like me. Like, no exaggeration. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. Like, that nigga can't deny me. Like, he can't deny me. Like, he looked just like me. So, and then his relatives look just like me. I look just like all they are. So, like, yeah, we found his brother's son. And so, we get to scrolling on his page. We just get to scrolling because we trying to find, like, my sister and my brother. So, we scrolling. We don't see nothing. We come across this man which is my cousin. So y'all, we end up finding, cause I ain't gonna, this not me. Like, imagine my girlfriend's a detective. She did all this shit. Like, I wasn't even invested in none of this shit. So we still searching. We end up finding my father's brother's other son. And when I tell you, this man had all the throwback pictures, like, we going through the pictures, we scrolling, like, he had so many pictures. So we bound to find some on one of my siblings, my daddy, some, like, you get what I'm saying? And what do you know, y'all? We scrolling. We found a picture of my daddy when he was younger. And in the picture with him, it was a little girl. And I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this? Like, who is this little girl? Like, because I know I got a sister, but I'm like, who is this? I don't want to just assume, you get what I'm saying? So, y'all, we get to scrolling some more through the pictures and stuff like that. Like, imagine, we keep seeing a picture of my daddy and his little girl. So now we, on our real detective stuff, we going through the comments trying to see what motherfuckers saying, you get what I'm saying? Like, if they gonna slip up and say the wrong thing. So we find this one picture. Imagine, it's an old man though, and it's a girl, and like, it's like this is like later on down the line, like, so I'm like, I'm like, this not my daddy, like, cause like in my head I'm like, this could be my daddy, but like, I ain't even trying to make it my daddy, cause like, that nigga is supposed to be dead, bro. So y'all, so imagine, like, remember this, my daddy name, I don't even want to say his name, I don't care though. Then his name Larry. So we going through the pictures, we go through the comments of the picture. So some lady down in the comments say, I know Larry. So, okay, Larry, you know Larry, okay. So then it was another comment, my cousin commented. He say, Unc and first cousin. So boom, right there, boom. He didn't spill the beans. That's my daddy and that's my sister. So y'all, bro, this way it get crazy at. Like, this way it get real crazy. So we going through some more pictures and shit. We end up finding the lady Paige, which later on down the line I found out is my sister. But I found her page. We found her page. We get to going through her picture. So we found a picture of her and an old man. So we like, that gotta be my daddy and this gotta be my sister. Like, it only makes sense type shit. But so we get to scrolling. So we end up confirming that that's my daddy and that's my sister. So mind you, I'm scrolling because I'm trying to see like the dates on the pictures. These pictures is from 2023, 2024. Mind you. So I'm like, and this man old as hell. Like, it's not like the pictures I seen before when he was young and these pictures old as fuck. This man, he old now and these pictures is from 2023, 2024. So I'm like, this man's still alive. We found out. So boom, like, we end up keep looking through her. Like, so yeah, we get to going through her pictures and stuff like that. So we start. I see somebody that looks so familiar. Like it's like I know this nigga. Like I know him, and like on her page he keep popping up. Like she keep posting them. So I'm like, damn. So I look again. I'm like, damn, that's a nigga I went to school with type shit. So imagine we graduated high school together, went to elementary school together. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, is this her son? This ain't that her son. This ain't that her son. So I'm looking, and I end up going to his page, and I go on his page. I go to his photos and shit. And what do you know? He posted her and said, "Happy birthday, mom." And I'm like, damn, that's his mama. So the whole time I've been going to school with my nephew. This whole time I'm his uncle. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, gang. We went to elementary school, graduated high school, knew each other, talked to each other, but we never knew we was related. And mind you, like, when we was in school, people used to joke like, yeah, y'all look alike, this, that, and third. But man, like, I'm just thinking like, y'all just being funny because we light skinned, this, that, and third.
That's hilarious. Like, imagine it's your nephew and you go to school with them and you literally trying to be like, no, man, he not my cousin. They like, yeah, and you guys look exactly alike. And then literally like 20 years later or not even, not 20, but like 3 years later being like, that's my nephew.
So So like, my fault, y'all. Them glasses threw me off. But so for the people that know me, like know me personally, and went to school, maybe went to school with me or something like that, like y'all gonna know, and y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? But like, my whole nephew, his name Prince. Imagine, people that know me know who I'm talking about. People that went to school with him know who I'm talking about. Me and folks is related, like, and they just fucked my head up because like we went to school with each other, graduated, and never knew we was kin. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that just threw me off right there, because it was like I found out my daddy was alive, found my sister, just to find my sister son is my nephew, just to find out, gang, that I went to school with him since I moved out here and graduated high school with him. Like what? For that don't even make sense. Like, you get what I'm saying? Alright, y'all. So this the disclaimer, because we seen a lot of comments saying like this and that, and we just trying to get y'all a little clarity. That's all. But my girlfriend gonna explain it to y'all, because she know that shit damn near better than me. I ain't gonna lie.
That's because I had to do some investigation. Okay, so y'all, first things first, y'all was asking good questions. So y'all, I want to touch on this. Y'all said, is your mom and sister close in age? No, I want to make this very clear. No shade, but my man was an oops baby. His mom and his dad had him when his dad's like 3 years older than his mom. So his mom was like probably like 48, 49, and his dad was like in his 50s. So, well, early 50s. So they definitely had him when they were older, and they older now. So keep that in mind, okay? And also, what y'all say? Oh, okay. So this the one everybody talking about. Who told your mom he was dead? Okay, so this is how everything went down. This is what she told us. So she said that when the first time that Larry, Jameer dad, had seen him was when he was 2 weeks old, and he came over, see him, all that. I just want to make a note of this. His dad is an alcoholic, and he didn't want to work. He didn't want to do nothing. So his mom wasn't going for none of that. Like, you're not gonna be around my baby on that drug stuff, none of that. So she wasn't going for that. So she kicked him out. Now, I also want to make this clear. His dad was back and forth from St. Louis to Chicago. We live in Chicago. We from Chicago. Like, everybody from Chicago. But he was back and forth from St. Louis to Chicago. So he ended up leaving and going back to St. Louis. So then his mom ain't heard from him for a while. So she called and she like, okay, like, what's going on? Like, can't get in touch with him. Like, y'all, they got whole son out here, and you know. So he ended up well, she ended up calling someone. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, whoever. Clearly it's somebody he chose to say this, but she called them. She like, yeah, like, I'm trying to get in touch with Larry, da da da. And the person sits up here and say, Larry is dead and he died from brain aneurysm. That's what Jameer got all that from. And, you know, yeah, that's what she got that from too. So after that, she like, what the heck? Like, she didn't get no more information after that. And truth be told, we ended up having a conversation. Well, she ended up having a conversation with him. She knew it wasn't true. Like, come on now, like, you not dead. But it made no sense to be sitting up here telling him, like, yeah, your dad then sat up here, faked his death, and sitting up here telling me that he dead and all this, like, trying to disappear. Like, he's trying to take deadbeat to a whole different level, and it ain't that serious. So she ended up not telling him. And you know, as a child, as a young man, you don't want him thinking like, dang, like, why my daddy don't want to, like, why he going this spot to, you know,
want nothing to do with me.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that was that. And also, I want to touch on something else. Oh yeah, y'all say in the comments talking about his mom set up here and moved, she moved out here. I want to make this known. Jameer has a stepdad who was very active in his life. He had a good father figure, like, all that. He was straight, like, he did not need his daddy, like, no shade. But yeah, y'all in the comments talking about she moved out here so he can be around his sister and his nephew. No, it's a coincidence to everybody. Like, this shocked everybody that he went to school with his nephew and they were actually friends.
Wow,
like,
that's why the story's so crazy.
Yes, like,
this a big ass
nobody knew none of this. And yeah, like, literally it's just a coincidence. So everything goes tie together. He's gonna be dropping pictures. Well, he gonna do part 3. He gonna do the rest of the story. But he gonna be dropping pictures and all that. Part 3, all that's gonna tie together and everything gonna make sense. But
Yeah,
yes,
we just give y'all a little
crazy.
context, but
Go further in a hybrid at Roper Honda. Right now, buy new hybrid Accords, CRVs, and Civics with financing as low as...
I seen my mom in addiction. It took everything from her. And
behind the backstory for real, but I end up texting my sister. It was late at night. It was around 10, 11. I ended up sending her a text like, hey, I'm such and such, and I may be your brother. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get no text back that night because it was late. She probably asleep. It's then the third. I don't know what she gotta do. But yeah, so we had ended up going to sleep or whatnot, and we woke up the next morning. I still ain't getting no text back, but it was still early. So I ended up calling one of my homies that I went to school with, that we both went to school with my nephew. And I was telling him about the story, and he wasn't believing me at first, but then, like, it was all making sense. So he had told me that, like, he was texting him at the moment. I'm like, damn. So then he had ended up asking him, like, what's your grandfather's name? So he say, Larry. So then he asked him, like, yeah, what's your uncle name? And he say, my uncle named Buddha. So y'all, if y'all remember, I told y'all how that I have a brother as well. And my brother has the same name as my father. So all the times I would look up my brother, I thought he had my father's last name, but he didn't. He had his mom's last name. So I end up going back to my sister's page just to see if I can find more information on him. And I get to scrolling through her photos, and I see an obituary of him. So my brother passed away in 2023. And that hurt me bad because I could have met my brother. Like, we lived literally 2 minutes away. Literally 2 minutes away. Around the corner from me. And it just sucked that I wasn't able to meet him or meet his wife yet, or meet his kids or anything like that. Hold on. So y'all, after that, I had end up getting on the phone with my nephew. And then we was talking and stuff like that, and we was just joking and shit for real, because we really ain't know for real yet. Like, we knew, but we didn't know. We wasn't for certain. So yeah, that was that. It ain't really wasn't too much to that. So we got the phone. So my sister ended up texting me back. So we was talking and stuff like that, and like I sent her a picture of me. I sent her a picture of my mom. I showed her, like, she was asking me more questions about like what I knew and stuff like that, and I was hitting her with some key information that only like family would know. Like, I was giving nicknames, I was giving other relatives names, and stuff like that, just so she'd know, like, I ain't just bullshitting and just saying something just because. Y'all, she indeed confirmed that all my information was correct and that my father was still alive. So then she ends up getting on the phone with our other relatives, like our aunties and stuff like that, and they confirmed that they knew of me and they knew of my mother. So this nigga was just trying to have me, y'all. So mind y'all, she told me she was gonna go see my daddy and confront him the next day. She switched all that. She said she's going to see him right now. So I'm like, damn. So once some couple hours went past and stuff like that, so she ended up telling me to call her. I call her and she tells me that my father said that my mama is lying and I'm not his son. And so my sister decides to buy a DNA test so that we can confirm this. But at the end of the day, bro, everybody knew kind of in the back of their head, like, I'm related to them, because shit, like, once I put these, because I'm finna show y'all the pictures, y'all. Like, once I put these pictures up, y'all gonna see, like, it was so stupid for me to take a DNA test, because I look just like this man. I look like his brother's son. I look like my sister and all that. Oh yeah, y'all, this man ain't even want to do the test. My sister had to bribe this man with some hard Michael lemonade, liquor, whatever the fuck that is, just to do the motherfucking test. But enough of that. I'm finna post the pictures right here. I'm finna post a picture of my cousin, and I'm finna post a picture of me and my daddy, and y'all finna see the resemblance. And what do you know, y'all? We took that DNA test, and drumroll please, that nigga is the father. Like, but yeah, we got the DNA test back. My sister said
Maury didn't even have to tell you that.
That should say 99.99999%. He's the father. So yeah, so that was a no-brainer though. So fast forward. Now we're gonna go a little back. Matter of fact, cause I gotta tell y'all how it got up to that point where I met him and took the test. Cause I had to go meet him to take the test. So just hear me out. Boom. So the day before I was going to take the test, going to meet him for the first time, I'm gonna just give y'all a little insight on how I felt about the whole situation beforehand. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat. Like, I was just cool and calm and collected. Like, I was in my head, like, going through it a little bit. Cause like, y'all, like, it's crazy. Like, you think your daddy dead your whole life, and then out of nowhere you found out he alive and you finna meet him. Like, my head was everywhere, you get what I'm saying? Especially that night before. Like, I remember, like, that night before, I was laying down. I was just, I don't know, I down had like a little mini panic attack, because it was just like, damn, like, what am I gonna say to him? What is he gonna say to me? I'm our type of person I'm already to myself. I'm a little shy a little bit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this all new to me. I'm really just want to put my story out here. But so it's just like, how this shit really finna go? Cause who finna, damn. Yeah, but like, who finna, like, how this finna go? Like, how is he? Cause I don't even know this man. I don't know this man from a can of paint. He don't know me. I don't know what type of person he is. I don't know his personality. I don't know what he like. I don't know what he don't like. I don't know nothing about him. So all is just finna be fresh and new. So we end up, the day come, my sister texts me, like, she give me a time, and she gave me the address of where where he at and where we gonna go and where we gonna meet. So the time come, I get ready and stuff. I head on over there. She meet me over there. I get there. I finally meet my sister, and also I meet my niece, which is fucking funny to say, cause she older than me, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it don't even feel right. It don't even sound right for me to even call her my niece, cause how the fuck is my niece older than me? It's possible, but that shit don't sound right. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I meet them or whatnot, and they embrace me with open arms, showing me all type of love and shit like that, hugs and stuff. So, mind you, like, I remember her telling me, like, they had to bribe him with some hard mic liquors. I ain't think they was for real though. So when I seen her pull the hard mics and put them in a bag, I ain't gonna lie, that just had me, I ain't gonna lie, I started laughing in my head, because it was like, damn, like, this man really needs some liquor just to take the test. Like, just afterwards, just to take the test. Like, that shit don't make no sense, and that shit not a good look. So yeah, we wrap up the meeting and stuff, and we walk in and whatnot. We walk in, we go to his room. I ain't even finna like make this overdrawn and long and shit like that, because it really wasn't much to it. Because like I said, I'm a to myself ass nigga. Like, I ain't finna go up here, why did you do, but we go in. The first thing when I walk in, the first thing this man say is, Prince? Is that Prince? Something about my nephew. And I'm just like, man, you know I ain't Prince. Like, get the fuck out of here with that land. You know I ain't Prince. So that was that. So then we all migrated, like, he got up from his bed, we all migrated to the living room and stuff like that. And we reading the test and trying to figure out how to, do this shit. So yeah, as we reading the test and trying to figure out how to do it and stuff. Now imagine, it was a blur, because like I wasn't even like really like into the shit for real, because like he was trying to play it as if like this shit was normal, or like this wasn't nothing for real though. So, but I remember one question I did ask him. I asked him, I said, damn, why you ain't, you knew about me, you knew I was out here, why you ain't never thought in your back of your head, like, damn, what my son that never tried to find me, never tried to reach out, none of that. You just said, fuck it. And I do remember I don't remember his response, but his response, he didn't really give me a response for real. You get what I'm saying? And mind you, he is an old man, so like, me personally, I don't really think he in his right mind. So like some of the shit that he was saying, it was just like, damn. But more so like I wasn't really talking for real. Like after that, like I really was in my shell. But like my sister and my niece, they was really talking to him, because like they already got a relationship with him. Like they already know how he is. So I just listen to them talk to him. So like, man, like they saying certain stuff. They asking him questions. Like they ask him like, you think you got any other kids other than like us and stuff like that? I probably got a whole bunch of other kids that don't know about this, then the third. Then he talking about he was a hoe back in the day. Then it got to, he called my mama a liar. He said my mama a liar. He said my mama a big liar. Now mind you, like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even give him the benefit of me even getting on his ass, cause like at the end of the day, bro, you don't like look at you and then look at my mama. Like y'all age too totally different. So I ain't even finna go there with you. But yeah, he said that and I'm just laughing at him, cause it's really funny to me. Like I'm laughing at him cause it's funny. So he'd say that and stuff like that. But man, I don't think he in his right state of mind, y'all. So I let him have it. And so we continue on. We take the test. Nah, we taking the test and stuff like that. So man, while we taking the test, it's like he trying to kick it, but he not trying to kick. Like he trying to kick it with me. Damn, who playing in the Super? Cause like the stuff that he was saying, it was given like he ain't really know he was talking about for real. So it was basically like meeting a man that's in early stage of dementia for real though. So I wasn't really like upset about nothing for real. You get what I'm saying? On top of that, I grew up not having him in my life, and I turned out perfectly fine. I got a whole son. I'm a real active parent. So it's like, that's why y'all, I can't really get these videos out here to y'all like that, because I really be trying to juggle being like my son, then work, my girl, then trying to be on here. So, but I'm definitely gonna try to be consistent. But yeah, so yeah, so like we took the test, did the test and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, after the test I was ready to dip, because like there was no more point of me like sitting in there with him. You get what I'm saying? And I was glad that my sister and it was on the same type of time, because after they took the test, we was ready to go. So I'm like, cool. So we took the test. Like I had
sound like you dodged a bullet.
He asked me, he say, you think you my son?
Dead ass.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands.
Give him
Here comes trouble.
And I say I don't think my mama lying. Like I don't see what my mama got a lie for, especially knowing like you ain't got none. So it's like you ain't got nothing to offer. So it ain't like I'm finna get something in return for trying to be your son. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, he said I tell him that, and it's like then they got to when we was finna leave or whatnot, I still like, cause I'm not no bitter person. Like I'm not finna hold this against the man. I still wrote my number down on the board. So if he wanted to call me and contact me, he could. And yeah, and so that was really it with the meeting my father. Like it really wasn't too much to it. Like I wasn't finna go up in here and be real cause I'm not a confrontational person. So you feel me? I played it cool. I left it as that. I left. Y'all, tell me why when I get home. Hello, y'all. Nah, y'all. So like, yeah, like I said, like I left my number. When I got home, not even 20 minutes until when I'm home, like I get a call. I knew it was him. So I'm like thinking like, okay, like he called me. Maybe he want to just talk to me. You get what I'm saying? No, that wasn't that, y'all. He called me to say, is Wanda there? He talking about my mama, y'all. Talking about is Wanda there. I say, what you want to talk to my mama for, gang? Like, you ain't even want to build a relationship with your son, but you trying to talk to my mama. And to find out, y'all, I ended up giving my mama the phone to find out this man is sitting up here asking my mama for some liquor, to bring him some liquor, y'all. Like, make it make sense. You still on the same shit from back in the day, and you still think my mama finna sit up here and give you the satisfaction of even giving you the conversation of it, like giving you a conversation. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was that, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, like y'all was asking me how I felt and stuff, like, but and how me and my father, we ain't really got no relationship, but he has been calling me. I haven't been answering his calls, I'm not gonna lie, but I do plan on going to see him. Probably like I'm going to see him. I don't know when, but I'm probably gonna go see him and whatnot. But yeah, y'all, like I'm good though. Like I seen in the comments, like y'all was saying, like how I'm doing and stuff like that. But I'm good. Like I'm glad my mama told me, or I'm glad I found out at this age, and my mama ain't, you know, like, oh, I ain't found out like early on, cause like it probably would have fucked me up as a little kid, like as a teenager. You get what I'm saying? Thinking my daddy ain't wanting to do with me. Me being the age I am now, it don't bother me. Like,
be over.
Like I said, I didn't grow up with a father. Shout out Rob. I didn't grow up with a father figure that had a positive impact on my life, that showed me the right way. You get what I'm saying? So don't feel bad. Like, it's just, I'm glad I know now. It just give me some type of peace. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all. And then to pivot off that, my sister, like, she cool as hell. Like I'm glad I was able to meet her. Like, I'm glad I found her. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she a cool ass lady. Like, we ain't really like got a chance to kick it for real yet. But like, you know, when I went over there and I seen her the other day, and like, you know, like, she really like down for her family. Like, she still take care of her father to this day, and he ain't took care of none of us. So I give her props. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she welcomed me in with open arms to her family. She made a whole post about me with her family, like, and all her family like just welcomed me in. So like, I really do appreciate all of them. Like, and I always wanted to meet these people. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm still sick that I couldn't meet my brother. I'm definitely still sick about that. But I know that God, I know everything happens for a reason. I know God put people in my life at a certain time, and I know that I will be okay. And I know that I will get the stories. I'm gonna get the stories and everything, know the facts about my brother from all my relatives. Cause I'm ready to meet all my relatives, and they ready to meet me. So yeah, so like, I'm good, y'all. Like, I appreciate y'all tuning in for my story for sure. Like, I don't even do this, but like, y'all definitely chose supporting them comments, and y'all funny as hell too on top of that. But yeah, y'all, I'm good. Ain't gonna lie, like, once me and my sister do some more stuff, I'm gonna definitely drop some more content. And I ain't gonna say nothing right now, but like, y'all may see us on somebody's TV show. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, y'all, that's really it, y'all. Like,
what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back at the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. But anyway, all that, hit the links down below, hotmylabs.com, all that good stuff. So I got some more updates, man. And this crazy, cause bro, when I say he was going to school with his nephew, and they was like, yo, bro, it's your y'all kin on God, bro. When they see them at school, be like, y'all could be brothers. Bro, that is crazy. Cause that's his nephew, and they went to school together, and they all these years, and then people like, bro, y'all look alike. And that is crazy, to be going to school with somebody, people just making jokes like, that's your brother, that's your, you know, that's, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. So we on the mom's page.
It's your uncle. How do you feel? Oh, they asked this. Tell us, how do you feel? I'm like, my son chill. I don't know how he feel.
No, I ain't. Cause it's like, I still look at it right. That's my homie. Like, he call me blood. He don't call me nephew. Like, that's like, I know he probably feel how I feel, just blow your mind, but it ain't like.
That's what I said. Everybody's still shocked, but
that's my homie though. Like, it was my homie before he found out that's my uncle. So just him being my uncle now, it's just like, you just my homie, but we closer though. We really family. Like.
Okay, so how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel like this is a simulation, like a Sims game, because I be doing stuff like this with my family. Y'all make them have kids and the grandma.
Get that damn dog out my bed. Got to hump my pillows.
So I be doing stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? My kids got kids and I'm still having kids.
What?
Make
Oh,
the
your
man
guy?
cheat on
No,
me.
Do
I
you?
remember she
Yeah, I be
used to
doing
do
it.
that.
Y'all
It's
weird.
just interesting. So this is like that. It's nothing.
Y'all weird.
Yeah, cause it's like it's happening too much
Yeah.
with us.
Trauma. I'm traumatized, brother. It's so wrong. I'm not doing that.
Right, what?
That's crazy.
Healthy life.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. Bro, look just like, oh boy, man. Yeah, man, this is a good wholesome story, man. I be loving stories like this, but you know, it's a bittersweet moment to know that like he found his family, he found his dad, but his dad's a dirtbag, and it's just like, bro, the dad didn't even wait 24 hours to show the type of person he is, man. And I know dude is like, bro, I just listen to it and believe in it, cut him where he at, and then just be with your family, dog. But it's good to, you know, at the most, at least you know, like, your mom didn't really lie to you. She didn't know. Maybe she could have found out, but if she didn't know him like that, because it was just a thing, they wasn't a real relationship. So it was just a thing that he, you know, came about, and then the dad was young and an alcoholic too. Like, he got to be like 20 years old. So it's crazy to think that, like, oh, you had a son and now he just dipped on you like that, and then you still find out that he a piece of like. It would be one thing if
I think most of all that probably stings the most for the guy, because, you know, that would just suck. I can't imagine finding your dad, thinking that it's gonna be like a cool thing, and then you find your dad and he's just still an addict and going through things. So I mean, that's life, man. I mean, he's got a good head on his shoulders, so at least he has that, you know.
he found out that his dad somebody just told him the wrong information and they had no idea. But then to find out that his dad ain't shit, it's just like, it makes it worse. It's like, damn, I found my family, but then it's like, he don't even want me. So I'm glad that, like, his mental is like, man, I could deal with not having him and him not being a part of my life, because he never really had him. But I know somewhere deep down it hurts to know that he really don't give a damn about you. And he don't have to show that, because it's still hard to show emotion for somebody you don't know. But then I'm pretty sure deep down you probably wanted some type of bond, because this is not the same story that we got from YouTube, was where he met his father and his father embraced him because his father didn't know. Like, this guy straight up denied him. And when you look at his nephew, you look at his sisters, and you look at his sister's daughter, and then like, and Prince actually has a TikTok channel where it's like the same thing, you know, he's showing, and it's just like, you see all that and you be like, damn, man, this is crazy that for real I had a whole family out here that I've been close to, and it's crazy that they was friends. He said they wasn't just like the closer friends, but they knew each other, so they was friends. You know, I got friends that are my friends from elementary school that are still my friends today. We was never best friends, but we was friends because we rode bikes together. We, you know, went through high school together and all that stuff. So we still good friends. So, and then to find out like that's to be wild to just, damn, bro, we related. That's crazy. Like, that close related, not like, oh, that's your second, third cousin, you know, stuff like that. Because I met, I remember my daughter was born, my 19-year-old daughter, when she was born. We at the hospital with my baby mama and her friend, and my dad is there. And then my baby mama's friend's dad comes to the hospital, and that's my dad's second cousin. So my baby mama's friend is related to me, and we found out right there when my daughter was being born. So, you know, you be like, damn, I've been knowing you this whole time. I'm glad we never did nothing. But just to, she wasn't my type anyway. I wasn't her type, let's say that. I wasn't her type. She liked white guys. But to see, you know, that, I know that type of feeling. It's like, damn, so for a minute there, we was cool, but I ain't gonna go too much into it, but yeah. But it was something to find out that we was related. So I know the feeling of just meeting a random family member. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'ma holler at you later. Peace.
Literally, like, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is like, I think this happens a lot to people. Like, I think that people, like, if you live in a small town and your whole family's from that town, whether you know them or not, I think that when you do know them, or when you find out who they are, so you might know somebody and then not know that they're family, but then figure out that they're family, and then it makes you to where you like have like this weird bond where it almost feels like it's like you like you have an inseparable love for the person even more. I think, but like, yeah, that's basically all. That's all for this one. Please like and subscribe and comment. I appreciate you guys for coming through, and have a good night.